Today's fishing day. My favorite game ever. Hello everyone. How are we doing? I want to get started because I've been very excited all day to play fishing. I haven't fished in so long. So I'm eager. I've been scratching at my neck, asking for another dose, just another taste of some fishing. And I just wanna relax. I wanna have some fun. This is more of like a comfy stream, which is why I have my blanket. I hope you like it. It's very comfy. It also has some stars and it's my favorite color. It is purple, which is very nice. Very fitting, I must say. I'm gonna take my starting stream sips. Delicious. So I'll say hello Emerald, hello Kaida, hello Dragonsmith. Wonderful to see you all here. Hope everyone's been having a wonderful day. I actually thought, I mean, for whoever wants to, whoever has the game, of course, I will have the code so you can join me because I thought it would be really cute to go fishing together. I know that's not how I kind of had it advertised. It was more of just like, I am fishing and you guys can just listen to me, but I don't know. It would be fun, I think. Let me YYOFV1. But we have to be responsible, guys, okay? We cannot abuse these privileges or else we're gonna lose the nice things that we have, all right? Let me set this up. Paste. They do not have the font that I always use. What I hate so much is that whenever you use a different program, everyone has like different standard fonts and it's so annoying. Sure, okay. There we go. It's just basic. Just the code. Y'all can see it up there, right? Yeah, I think that's good enough. So if you have the game, you can join. If you don't, that's okay. You can just enjoy as I fish. Let me guys show you. Okay, let me show you what I have. I'm very, very proud. So, oh, I have some treasure chest open. So I have some creatures here that I have saved because in the first patch that they had, well, actually, if you don't know what this game is, let me introduce it like that. This game is literally just all about fishing. That's all it is. You go fishing, you can get freshwater fish, there's saltwater fish, there's also just like different trash and like diamonds you can pick up and like special fish as well. That's literally it. It's just, you just play and you can like have friends as well play with you and all you do is go fishing. So when they had the first patch released, one of the things that they added was being able to like save fish because you can sell these, you see like the worth of it. You can sell them for money and then you can buy things with the money, obviously. But I saved these fish, right? And I have a reason why. So the seahorse is really cute. That's why I saved it. This reminded me of Nemo, also just had to save it. This was really cute because when you hold the fish, it's a microscopic guppy. It's micro, like a micro penis, so you can barely see it. Oh, like that. You can barely see it. That's how small it is. And I saved it because it was just adorable. It you know, very familiar. Then I think koi fish are just really pretty. So I saved the first koi that I got. This was my first koi. So I saved that. Also, again, I like frogs, you know that. So I saved my first frog. And stingrays are actually my, I think like a top tier aquatic animal. It's been my like most liked fish for a long time. I think I can comfortably say, as much as I don't like, you know, naming favorites, I think I can comfortably say that it is most definitely my favorite fish. I think I can say that. But yeah, and so you just catch fish. And so you can also like dig up treasure chests like this. And you get little treasures and you get little cosmetics. This is my fit that I have. It is a very comfy fit. The shirt, I believe, is the Man I Love Fishing shirt. Hold on. Let me see. Where'd it go? Yes. I have a MILF shirt, which is Man I Love Fishing, which I just think is perfect. I just think it's perfect. And then my hat is just like a baseball cap, but it has the logo on it, which I thought was really cute. So that's why I have it. That's literally it. Yoink. I've been obsessed with this game, as like when I mentioned when I debuted, because I love fishing so much when this game first came out, and it's because it's like a mix of like Animal Crossing and then just fishing, really, because like the Animal Crossing bit is just like, you know, your avatar, and like I think there's mods now where you can change how you look, but you can like cosmetic. What's the word I'm looking for? Not cosplay. Cosmetize? Is that the word? Cosmetize? I have no idea. You change how you look. Is basically what I'm trying to say. It's literally, and I love Animal Crossing. There's a lot of cozy games that I like to play. Like I mentioned, like I like Stardew Valley, you know? So this is just one of them. If you've seen that, I've been obsessed with it. Constantly ranting to you, on Twitter about the game. I guess not constantly. It's only been a few times. But like about the Golden Manta Ray, there's that, you know? Just, it's a good game. It's a really comfy game. It's something that like if I'm playing Magic the Gathering, I'll like have it up like on one of my monitors, or if I'm like watching something and I just want something to like do with my hands, I'll have the game up. It really is just like a great game to have just running in the background, because there's no brain cells required at all, you know? If you're someone like me who just needs sometimes to have empty head, no thoughts, you know, smooth brain, this is a great way to do it, because you don't have to do anything, just fish, you know? It's wonderful. Even like these little buddies. So if you want to like maximize your fishing, you get these little buddies, which are just little frogs. I can zoom in. They're little frogs that fish for you. It's really cute. I'm supposed to get up, damn it. Get up. There we go. That's literally it. I think I have quite a few hours in this game. How many hours do I have? Let's see. I have almost 50 hours in the game. That's how much I'm just kind of running it in the background, which seems like a lot, but when you're like always running the game, you know, it's like the 50 hours is not a lot. Hello, Sake. Cozy game. It really is. It really is. And like the music as well that plays also just kind of reminds you a little bit of Minecraft, with like how, because the music doesn't always play, you know, in Minecraft, how like it'll come in and out. Sometimes it'll scare you, but like, you know, it just kind of like brings you into like the mood of what's going on. That's kind of how this is as well, which is really nice. So yeah. I wish though that I enjoyed real life fishing, because you would think that like, oh, if I love fishing this much, if I play every single game that has a fishing mechanic, I would love real life fishing. But I don't. I actually despise real life fishing. To me, it's not as rewarding, I guess. I don't know if that's the best way to word it, but you're not, you know, I guess it is the best way, because like in Sea of Thieves, when you're fishing, you can like fish while you're like sailing on a boat about to get like raided by like another team, you know. In here, I don't want to use that bait. In here you're able to like do other things on the side. With like real life fishing, you can't really do that. Like sure, you could fucking set your fishing pole on the side and you can like do something else, but like it's not the same. Plus I don't like the outside, you know. I had a 20-second stream delay. Holy shit, that's bad. Oh, is anyone else experiencing this delay, or is it me? Because I need to know. This is, I mean, technically you can play it single player, but the code that I have up top, the YY, is it an O or a 0? Actually, I should probably check. Wait, oh, it's a 0. Fuck, I should probably change that. Hold on, guys. Properties. So the code that I have up here is so you can join, because like technically, yes, like you can play single player, but you can have up to 12 people like in a lobby. So I have it like open to anyone who wants to join. I just, you know, of course, don't abuse it. Don't ruin it, basically, because if this doesn't go well playing games, then it just won't happen again, you know. 2 seconds now. Oh, thank God. 2 seconds and 20 seconds are vastly fucking different. Actually wild. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the fishing. Like I've fished quite a bit, so like it's not like a one-time bad experience like how I've had like my fast food experiences, where it was like the one time I've had it and I like make my judgment. No, I've had like multiple experiences, and it's just not the same. Which I think is like, fishing I think is like the one like physical activity I will do in a game over IRL, because normally if it's like any kind of like sports wise, I'd much rather like just play the sport. I don't see the purpose in like buying a sports game when I could just go outside. I know there's also like a whole like gambling thing. There's like a whole like niche behind it. I don't understand it. I think that's why I kind of shit on it. I don't understand how people, it's kind of essentially COD in my opinion, where every year when they make like the new like basketball game or like a new like FIFA game, it's literally the same thing every time. And that's how I see COD. COD is literally just the same fucking game copied and pasted with maybe a slightly different name. And oh well, there's zombies now, but hey guys, don't worry, zombies this time is a little different and a little better. Like, come on. So if it's like soccer or something, like if I like the sport, I'd rather just go out and play it. Now I know not everyone can do that. I haven't played any sports in a while, but that's also just because I hate going outside. But if I'm that desperate to like fucking play a sport, I would be able to get it done, you know. If I wanted it to happen, it will happen, but I don't want to. So I don't know if I could take fishing that seriously. Yeah, IRL fishing, I don't know if I could take seriously, just because like, I don't know. I think it's just because it's like a bunch of like old like grandpas that like have retired, and You know, it's like they take it way too seriously. And also I associate fishing not only with like really old stinky wrinkly men, but like drinking a brewski. And I hate beer. I hate beer so much. I can't, like, if I drink alcohol, right, if I drink alcohol, I like to get fucked up when I drink, but I can't do that if I'm on a boat fishing, because then I might drown. So I can't get fucked up, meaning I can't drink, meaning I'm literally just spending like 7 hours on a boat in the sun fishing and having like the worst time of my life, you know? I'd much rather just stay inside. But also, if I'm out there for that long, that's a lot of sunscreen I have to put on. I don't know if I can do that. I'm definitely not the intended audience for fishing. I'm not either, but this is different. This is a comfy, cozy game. This is a game where you can play with friends. This is a game where you can just, you know, relax. You can do something else. This is not real fishing, which I am quite curious if like the fishing community, like, you know, the real life fishing community, do they enjoy like fishing games? I'm kind of curious about that, because it's like, they like doing it for real, but do they sometimes just, like, if it's bad weather, let's say, or it's like too cold to go outside and fish, do they like play fishing games? You know how like hunters, if it's like off season, there's like hunting games, like simulations for hunting. Do they, because that's like the target audience. I don't know. I don't really know any like hardcore fishing people to like ask. That's just saying that I don't know any old wrinkly stinky men who love fishing so much that I can't ask. So, hi Laughingstock. Welcome. I don't know. It is something that I am very curious about. I think that happens quite a bit though, with like overlap within like niches. Like the intended audience is, let's say, like if we're going to talk about like a sequel to a game, then the intended audience is going to be the people who've played like the previous games. But then you have other people that are like, I've never heard of this before. This is a new game and this has like one thing that I like, so might as well give it a try, you know? It's a weird way, I think, how games work. My friend and his family with younger siblings go fishing. Really? That is wild. I mean, I know like in like Boy Scouts, they have like the young kids, like everyone fishes in Boy Scouts, I think. Like, doesn't matter how old you are, you will be fishing. Which to me is wild. Like, imagine like the issue with like kids, right? Kids don't have like the attention span since they're like on their fucking iPad and they're watching like Coco Melon and shit. Like they don't have the capacity to pay attention for something that's like more than 7 seconds, and you expect them to like go outside and like be fishing. That's, to me, that's wild. But I think that's a good thing. I'm not gonna lie, I won't shit on it too much, because if they're outside and not inside like on electronics, I think that's good. I think that's a win. We can take that as a win. But like normally kids don't have that. A lot of kids in Boy Scouts, at least to my understanding, don't like fishing because it's boring. They want to play like capture the flag. They want to do something else. They want to, you know, go camping and hiking and, you know, burn some fucking wood, make a fire. They don't want to go fucking fishing. I'm not saying that all Boy Scouts don't like it. I'm just saying that, like, in my mind, the majority of them, don't like it. At least that's what I think. How's my day been? My day's been actually pretty damn good. I'm not gonna lie. Had to be very studious. Had to, you know, keep up on the books for the shrine. But otherwise, it's been pretty good. A lot of maintenance around here. A lot of maintenance, but otherwise, it's been a relatively decent day. It has been really cold though. Like yesterday in my area, we briefly hit like a solid, hold on, I have to like guesstimate in Fahrenheit. It was like a solid 40 for its highest yesterday. Even though like all of like in the beginning of the week and last week, it's been like 20. And so we went from like the nice 40-degree weather to like back down to like 20. It was insane. And again, I don't mind the cold, but it's the wind. I don't like the wind. It hurts my face. It hurts my ears. I don't appreciate it. Being outside for at least 1 second is infinitely better no matter what they actually do. That's so true. I feel like so many kids are gonna have issues with like their vitamin D levels, with like depression and stuff, because like depression is affected by like your vitamin D levels, right? And I just think that there's gonna be so many chronic issues that are going to develop because these fucking iPad kids are basically vampires. Like, listen, I like me a vampire. I like it when, you know, they're like ancient, they're like 1,000 years old, they're pale as fuck because they don't get any light, and you know, they're like, no, the sun, it's gonna kill me, oh no, but like they're hot and that's fine, but that's like fantasy. Okay, in real life you will, like, you know, suffer, like brutally suffer if you don't go in the fucking sun. So it's like two different things. These kids genuinely need to go outside. Like, I know it was kind of like an insult back in like the early days of the internet of like, oh, go fucking touch grass, you know, like you're sweaty on this game and you know you're no lifing it, go outside. But now it's like genuinely like, please go touch some fucking grass. Like this is no longer a joke. I don't think your like parents take you out on like a walk. You need to like treat some kids like a fucking dog. You know how, oh my god, that was a big ass burp, excuse me. I did not expect that. So sorry. You know how like some parents, they have like their kids are so wild that they have like the little like leashes on them, like the straps, because they're basically like a fucking animal, just trying to like make sure they have like a grip on them. Go take that fucking leash, take them out for a fucking walk at that point. Better yet, I feel like it'd be a lot better if you like had a dog with your kid, because then you have like a better reason to go out for a walk. You know, it's good for your health, your kid's getting some sunlight, your dog is getting some exercise as well. But like, you don't have to, like, if people are like wondering like, oh, why do you have your kid on a leash, that's kind of like cringed, we have to call someone about that. It's like, oh no, I'm taking my dog out on a walk, but you know, little Timmy here, he's not very road safe, and so because of that I have to, you know, strap him up. You know, you can get away with it like that. Now I'm not saying that you should leash all the kids, because that's bad, but like, you know, take your dog out on a walk, you know. Hi, cutie patootie. Oh, hi Ruizu. Probably doesn't help that schools are pushing electronics. They are. Oh my god. Okay, that actually, it blows my fucking mind. It genuinely blows my mind, because it was I'm gonna sound like a fucking boomer right now, okay? In the ye old days, when we still had fucking chalkboards, not even whiteboards, when we still had fucking chalkboards, okay? I remember those days. I remember when it was like, oh my god, we're like upgrading to a whiteboard. How fancy is that? Oh, there's this new thing called like a smart board, where you can like hook it up to this shit ass Dell laptop, you know, or your fucking Macintosh, and you can you know, connect it, and it's like really cool. Like I remember like those like good old days where like you had to go to a computer lab at like a designated hour with your class because you had to share the computers because there was like, you know, 20 fucking computers for like the entire I mean, I was at like a smaller school. So we had like 20 to 30 computers for everyone. And so it was, you know, it was like you had to go to a computer lab to learn how to type, to learn how to use a computer, you know, to learn what the fuck Microsoft is and what Google is and how to make a pie chart and how to use a graph, you know. Nowadays, these kids are sent home with iPads and Chromebooks and they're just like expected to know what to do. And the crazy thing is, they know what to do. That's the fucking wild thing. Like, I feel like I feel like Gen Z up to like I want to say like 2007, maybe like the last year that Gen Z had like a computer lab. Because I think after that point, all the kids started learning that, oh, there are Chromebooks now in class. There are laptops within the classroom. Just like pick out your designated, like assigned Chromebook and use that. There's no more computer labs. There's no computer labs. I know my old school, they abolished it. It's gone now. It's no longer a thing. They used it for like an extra classroom or something. And they did go so hard. You're so fucking right, Sake. Those days that I went to the computer lab, they went so fucking hard. Oh my God. It was genuinely my favorite day out of the week. How my school had it set up was we would do, and it would like alternate too. So we would have it depended on quarters. So like for like college students, you know how like we do things in like semesters. Technically high school can like also do things within semesters. But not really. It's not like a real semester, you know. It's not a real semester. In my school we did it by quarters. So like by the time you would be taking your midterm, you know, because that's like halfway through the semester, that's when like the quarter ends. So like let's say for quarter one, right, you would have like computer lab Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then you would have art and or music Tuesday, Thursday. And then for quarter two, it would be different. It would like switch. So then art and music would be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then computer lab would be Tuesday, Thursday. They kind of switched it up like that, you know? So it's not like unfair that we're getting like more of this or more of that. And I really liked that schedule actually, because it kept it kind of new, unlike in high school where it's like the same fucking 8 things every day for an hour, every day for 10 months. And then you get a break and you're like, oh my God, it's the same thing every day for, you know, it's such a slog in high school. I really love the schedule I had back at my old school. So when it came to computer lab, when we had it, I used a program. Hello, Bubber. Welcome. When it was computer lab day, if we had to like learn how to type, we had, if anyone remembers, I had the orange like silicone covers for the keyboard, right? So you couldn't see the keys. I used a program called Microtype. I know not everyone has used that one, but I know there's like something like adjacent to it, which is basically just learning how to type without looking at the keys. So you're not doing like the Gen X thing where like you're like using your pointer fingers and typing like one letter at a time. Okay, you're like able to look away from your keyboard and you're able to type. That was fucking amazing. I hated Microtype at certain points, but what we would do as like a little like fun thing would, in the class, we would try to like make it like a competition basically, and it would be like who can like type, who has like the fastest like words per minute. And then sometimes as well, if anyone remembers these Java games, you're a real one. You're actually a fucking real one. If you remember like Lemonade Stand, we would do that. It would be like we have like 15 minutes left. Go ahead, you can close down microtype and you can go play Lemonade Stand. And we would also have like a leaderboard basically of like who's made the most money from Lemonade Stand. It was fucking amazing. Oh my god. God, I miss it so much. What are we talking about? We are talking about, well, it started off with like shitting on kids, like late Gen Z kids and Gen Alpha kids for like being like not outside people, because it started off with fishing actually, and so they were like, you outside, oh, kids don't like the outside, oh, kids are actually only on electronics. Hey, remember when it wasn't always like that? And now we're on like, you know, the old school days basically. That's literally what it is. Reminiscing about the good times, you know, when I had to walk 20 kilometers up a mountain in like 7 feet of fucking snow there and back, you know. I smurfed so hard. Oh my god, really? Why would you smurf on it? That's kind of weird, not gonna lie. Kind of crazy of you. Also, a 140 is pretty good. I don't know what my words per minute is. It's been a while since I've checked. I don't actually know what it is. What have I done? You haven't done anything. Don't worry. Unless you're, you know, one of the problem children that we're talking about, then I mean, you've actually done a lack of things, which is you lack going outside. And listen, this is coming from someone who loves to be a hermit, who loves to stay inside. I literally have my blinds like down and closed, and I have blankets over my blinds because I don't have curtains. I have blankets over my blinds, which, to be fair, the only reason why I have the blankets over is because the sun still goes through my blinds even when I like close them. And that really fucks up when I have migraines. So I put a blanket up over the blinds, and it's just kind of stayed up on there, because why would I like put it up and put it down every time I have a migraine when I could just keep it up? And that way my room is like as dark as possible. Like right now, if it wasn't for the fact, like if I still had my my PNG tuber, if I didn't need like the tracking, I would have my room completely dark. But I have like a light on my face, in my eyes actually, because like, you know, it needs to be able to see what I'm doing. If I turn off the light, it's not going to see what I'm doing. So I like your antlers. I know, right? I should have done it earlier in the week when I did the Lego stream, because it is like, you know, the season. It is December, and I completely forgot about it. So I'm gonna try to do something like a little Christmassy every stream. I'm gonna try to. I may not remember. So yeah, I really like. I wish they did like a little jingle, but oh well, that's okay, you know. I am a problem child, but I do go outside sometimes. Okay, if you go outside sometimes, that's okay, because I also go out sometimes. I only go out if I have to, but I know I'm not a problem child because, again, I still grew up with chalkboards. So like by default, even if I don't go outside, by default, I am not a problem child. It's just how it is. So it's just how it works. I'm not gonna lie. I was exposed to Counter-Strike. Oh no, fucking hell. Why would you? Who did that to you? When I was like 6, so those computer typing classes were sleeper back then. Who did that to you? I feel like if you're exposed to it that early on, then you're still playing it. I wouldn't be surprised if you're still playing CSGO. Because if you're exposed to something like that so early on and you get hooked, you don't let it go, because you age up with like the progress, you age up with all like the change. And it's like Destiny players basically, or like League players. They're basically like they've been in it for so long. I'll even say like Overwatch players, because if you started with Overwatch 1, you're gonna be playing Overwatch 2 for the most part. You're just like you're on the cope train, and because of that it's like, oh, it's nostalgia or whatever. You don't drop it. It's just not how it works. Hello, Kiwi. Hello. Nice to see you. Kiwi, I'm not sure if you're doing anything, but I do have the code up if you want to join. This is a code lobby, so anyone can join, really. Thankfully it fell out long ago. Oh, thank fucking God. Okay. You were like the one in a few who like actually dropped the game. I could never get into CSGO. I think I tried it like one time. And it's just like, it wasn't for me. I did not like it. It's kind of like sports games where I just don't like get it. And because I don't get it, I didn't play it really. So, but yeah, curse on your brothers. They might be like great people. They might be nice people. I don't know if they are, but curse on them for trying to get you into CSGO. They knew what they were doing. They absolutely knew what they were doing, and they did it on purpose. How can you hate competitive games though? Oh my God. I'm such a sucker for competitive games. It's a toxic trait of mine, guys. I can't lie about it. I won't play. Okay, listen. I won't play like every game that has a competitive. Okay, I have to like the base game to play the competitive version. All right. So like an example will be like Apex and Overwatch are great examples. I started off playing Apex and Overwatch just like with friends, right? It was like a thing of like, oh, I don't really like want to play these games on my own. Hi, Kiwi. Hi. Sorry, I'm fishing right now. I can't emote to you. Hold on. Let me catch this fucking fish. Aw, the cute little meow. Oh my goodness. So like Apex and Overwatch started off with like just being like games I would play with friends, and I always like told them like, oh no, like I don't play these games on my own. No, I would only play, with you guys. And then it's like, oh well, you know what, how about we like try it out? Well, let's try the ranked. And then I play the ranked and I'm like, you know what, this isn't actually that bad. And so then we started playing more ranked, and then we started getting into it. We started like getting in that competitive vibe, and then it's like, well, I would love to play with you guys, but you guys can't be on right now, but I can play. So then I started playing on my own, and I think you can guess the rest from there. It's a bad cycle I have. It's so bad, but I should say I loved Apex. They fucked up so much shit with Apex. It makes me so sad. I know like EA would never like fix their problems because it's EA. Obviously they won't. But if they ever did, I would love to get back into Apex. I'm currently like phased out of Apex and now like in Overwatch. And it's a toxic relationship I have with Overwatch. Oh my goodness. Hello. Oh, you finally followed. Thank you so much, Sake. We meet our goal. That's so great. Look at that, guys. We just recently hit 200 and now we're at 2010. So good. It's okay. Don't worry. So I'm like in a unhealthy mindset that like Overwatch ranked actually does piss me off. Unlike Apex ranked, right? Apex ranked never really managed to piss me off because I like always had like a fun time with it. But for some reason, it's not the ranked aspect of Overwatch that makes me mad. It's actually like the players that I play, and it'll be like in like normal quick play and in comp games. I will get pissed off at certain people because they're like actually so fucking brain dead that I want to bash my head into a wall, you know? So it's just like the Overwatch players that I get mad at. And it's like a thing where like I really should stop playing because I'm like getting way too upset at like these shit ass tanks that don't know how to do their job. These Ryans that get mad at me even though I pull them as life weaver, and then they're like so like I know I should stop, but I love it too much. I have a toxic relationship with it. I can't let it go. So there's that. Those are the two like big ones I played ranked. I don't think there's anything else really. I'm trying to think. I've played like a dabble of like ranked Runeterra, like Legends of Runeterra, but it's a card game, and honestly like playing ranked isn't really like that big of a it's not that big of a deal, I don't think. You know, it's not like you're real ranked in my opinion, so I don't really consider it. Otherwise I think that's it. I'm not gonna lie, I think it's just those two. Laughingstock, you stopped playing Overwatch. I don't blame you. I fell out of it. I played like last October when like Lifeweaver first came out because I loved Lifeweaver, and then I fell out of it, and so I stopped playing. But then only recently, I want to say like the end of the summer. Oh no, I want to say honestly it was like around October again, like September, October is when I like just picked it back up, and this time I just haven't put it down. I'm not on it like every single day like I was, but I am like I'll still like log on and shit. I'll still play a few games. So do we fuck with Team Fortress 2? No, I've never played TF2. I've never played it. I don't even like have the game like bought or anything. It's not something that I'm interested in actually. I just kind of left TF2 to like its deceased state, honestly. I'm aware of the status of the game and how it's basically neglected is a nice word to say, a good way to put it. So no, not really into it, though. I will say I do really appreciate the memes that came out of TF2 when it was still alive. I know the fan base is like still around and shit, but it's no longer being worked on. So when it was being worked on, and it was still like up and alive and busy, I did really appreciate the memes. The memes were great. I never knew that it was Team Fortress 2 though. I just thought these were like funny, silly characters that people were like making up. It was really nice. Hello, Cabalot. Hello. Oh god. My water's not bubbly and yet I'm burping. This is kind of cringe. Kind of fucking cringe of me, not gonna lie. Though I did mention Runeterra. I learned honestly quite recently, but it's been a few years. I really like deck building games. I never knew that that was like a thing. Like I was not aware of like Runeterra or like Hearthstone when I was a kid. Oh god. I never really like knew of those games, so the first time I like interacted with like a deck building game was an actual like physical game. It's called oh fuck, Shards of Infinity. Okay, I remember the game. I'm so glad that I remember the fucking name. It's called Shards of Infinity. It's a wonderful game. I really enjoy it. And that's how I learned that I like deck building. And so that's when I got into like Runeterra, which is why I kind of was able to get into Magic the Gathering as well, because it's basically a deck building game. Technically, you can say it's a deck building game. So that's why I really like it. I don't know, something about it. I'm really bad at building decks though. I will admit, I'm pretty bad at it, but that doesn't stop me from, you know, still doing funny shit. Funny haha, you know. You have a favorite anime or show? Well, okay. Since I can't really pick a favorite, I'll say like, what are my top shows? Because it's hard for me to pick a favorite, right? Anime wise, honestly, I haven't watched a lot of anime recently. It's been a while. If I had to give like a top 5 in like no specific order, will have to be Full Metal Alchemist, Death Parade, though I do hate Death Parade because it made me cry, so just, you know, understand that it's a great anime, but it made me cry, so I do hate it, but it's still in my top 5. Full Metal Alchemist, Death Parade, trying to remember. It's kind of hard to think of anime, actually. Can I pull up a list? Okay, now that I'm not catching fish, let's pull up a list of anime. I can't think of anime. Oh fuck. See, the great about playing this game is that you can look up a list of fucking anime and it'll keep going. Mainstream anime. I watch like niche anime, but it's fine. Let's see here. Attack on Titan's really good. I did enjoy Tokyo Ghoul a lot. I would probably add that to and JoJo. Okay, so Death Parade. What did I say was my first one? Oh, Full Metal Alchemist, Death Parade, Attack on Titan, Tokyo Ghoul, and Violet Evergarden. Those would be like my top 5, again in no specific order, anime. As for show, I love Peaky Blinders. God, I could gush and simp over that fucking show all damn day. The timeline of it, the actors do so good. I just, if I get on the Peaky Blinder train, I won't get off of it. When I heard that they were making a movie, I got so fucking happy. I'm like, I don't like watching movies in theaters. I actually will like avoid going to movie theaters and watching it in the theater, because not only are they expensive, but they are way too loud and they hurt my one good ear, okay? But Peaky Blinders is the one fucking movie that I will watch in theaters. I fucking love Peaky Blinders. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. And if you don't like it, either because of like the time period it's in, actually I can't think of another reason. If you don't like it and it's not for that reason, like you just don't like that like genre, then you're wrong. What did you catch? Hold on, let me reel this bad boy in. Let me see. Scroll. Oh my goodness. Look at him. Oh, he's so sparkly. That's adorable. He's so small. Oh my goodness. See, guys, it's so fucking cute. This game is so cute. Fuck. Oh, I gotta like move myself out of the fucking way. How did I do this? Do you have an even smaller guy? Oh my god. Is that a microscopic snail right there? Yeah, it's actually just one fucking pixel. This is insane. It has like the lowest amount of pixels you possibly can. Fucking 8-bit Mario has more pixels than this fucking snail. Oh my god. Is that Animal Crossing or some variant? Kind of. It's not like a off-brand Animal Crossing, but it's like if you were to mix Animal Crossing with fishing. This is basically just what it is. It's also not a Nintendo product, so it's automatically better, and you don't have to pay for the online fucking subscription to play it online. All you have to do is just to have some goddamn internet, and the only way you can get the game is to have fucking internet. So hey, $5 for a great game. I'm just saying. It's great. It's wonderful. This is my last bit of bait. Delicious. I've seen, I'm not sure if you guys are, I'm not sure if this is like something you guys have seen or if it's like literally just me, but apparently people are like now buying like at home, like bubbler things where like it'll like carbonate your drink. I don't understand how it works, but it's just a thing people are getting, and I personally don't understand it. I don't understand the need to like have everything carbonated. I guess like if you like carbonated water and you don't want to buy the shit ass expensive ass LaCroix, I get that, I guess. But also, like, you don't have to have everything carbonated. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? It's like a little like it almost looks like a water dispenser, but like you put your water bottle in, and it's, instead of like dispensing water, you have like a little like lever, and you like pump the bubbles in it. Do you know what I'm talking about? To 50, absolutely. And then catch chance, let's upgrade that as well. Okay, max. All right, let's do that. I don't know, I think people are just that addicted to not having fucking to not having like normal ass fucking liquids in their body. I could not tell you why. Just drink normal water, it helps your body. Exactly. I don't get, I hate LaCroix. Like, yeah, a soda stream, there you go, yeah, like that. Okay, if you don't like normal water for some reason, if you're like someone who like has to have like a lemon in it, okay, I guess that's fine. You just can't have something that tastes like nothing. A little weird, but like I'm not gonna judge you. If you have to have, like, if you're someone who has to have a lemon, but you're like stuffing 8 fucking lemons into your water, at that point, that's not water. You're literally just having lemon with water on the side. That's not fucking water anymore. You're way better off with just like drinking actual lemonade, because at least, you know, you have something else in there. It doesn't make any sense to me, but like LaCroix is ass because there's no flavor to it. It's just bubble. And like, I don't even drink a whole lot of sodas because of the bubbles. I don't like a lot of the like caramel sodas, so like Pepsi or like Coke. I really don't drink that. The one exception is Dr. Pepper, but that's like on occasion I will drink it. Otherwise, I only really drink Sprite. But Sprite is like the least fizzy soda in my opinion, which is why like I can tolerate it. But like people like pumping in with like the soda stream pumping in bubbles into their water and their lemonade and their apple juice and their already carbonated soda to add them more bubbles. I just don't get it. I genuinely don't get it. What is the addiction? Is it like, it's just like the texture of it? Do you like just having fucking Pop Rocks in your mouth all the goddamn time? I'm gonna be a hater on it, and I will be a hater. I know I could just be like, oh, I'll let them be. Oh, well, you know, I could just let them live their lives. No, I'm gonna be a hater because it's stupid. It's stupid. Sprite's, yeah, Sprite is so good for checking, guys. Listen, if you haven't tried the Sprite banana challenge, I highly recommend you do it. You eat a banana, all right? You eat a banana and then you chug Sprite. It can be like the bottled Sprite. I highly recommend the half liter, like the liter bottle Sprite, right? You chug that as fast as you can, okay? You want to get done with it as soon as possible. So it's like a great game to like play with your friends, you know? You all get bananas, you all get some Sprites, and whoever is the first one to finish it wins. It's a great competition. I highly recommend it. Nothing would ever go wrong. I'm also still particular about what I'm actually drinking. Okay, so, but like, that's the thing. You still have like some like standard when it comes to like what you are consuming, you know? Still some standard. Yeah, exactly. What possibly could go wrong? Absolutely nothing. Listen, if you haven't heard of it, it's like an old school thing, you know, the kids used to do it back in the day, and I think we should bring it back. I think we should bring the Sprite challenge back. I think it's a great idea. I also think, you know what we should also bring back? What I don't see anymore is the ice bucket challenge. Another little guy. Oh fuck, hold on, let me catch this fish. There we go. Okay. I can see I caught a rainbow sprout. There's legitimately nothing there. What? I'm sorry. Is like that like 2 red dots supposed to be something? Or is it the yellow thing? Hold on, what am I supposed to be looking at? A crayfish? Dude, there's nothing fucking there. There's actually nothing there. It looks like a dead pixel. It can't even be alive to begin with. At this point, it's like you forgot to fucking put the pixel in there. You forgot to put the fish there. I hope you can't hear it every time I like pop my back. But if you do, does it sound nice? Does my back sound nice? I can do it again. Hold on. And I can get my shoulders every single time. It never stops. The crack never stops. Not even microscopic, it's just the normal one apparently. I think they forgot to give you a fish. I'm not gonna lie. I think I think they just forgot. Like they're like, yeah, you got one. It's gonna take 3 to 5 business days to arrive. Chiropractic ASMR, absolutely, because like it just keeps going. It genuinely, like when I tell people, I tell a lot of people when I have to like crack my back, right? Since I have a lot of back issues, I have chronic pain, right? I have to sometimes just like, you know, get a second, grab a wall, crack my back both sides, crack my elbows. I have to stretch out, get my shoulders all the way, and sometimes if it's really bad, I have to get my shoulders a few times. And so a lot of people, because they are really loud, they'll just kind of look at me and go like, you okay? And I'm like, yeah, no, I'm fine. And like, are you sure? Because like that doesn't sound normal. And then I hit him with the, hey, listen to this. And then I just squat down. I don't do anything fancy, nothing fancy. All I do is squat down, right? So my knees can crack. And every time I squat, my knees have the loudest fucking crack, as if I just broke like an 80-year-old like woman's like bones. That's how bad it sounds. And they're like, oh my god, that sounded like it hurt. And I'm like, actually, that felt so fucking good. You have no idea how like relieving it is to do it. I didn't realize I could capitalize on it. I really could just make a chiropractic ASMR, but it's literally just me like relieving myself. I shouldn't word it like that. Sounds like I'm pissing. Chiropractor relieves themselves on you. Oh my god. But yeah, it's like I can feel it right now. I need to get another one in. And it doesn't get better with it when it's cold outside, because it's like really cold and it's windy. My knees get so much worse. Like sometimes what happens when I have to like crack them, like I'll like squat down, right, is my like knees will like buckle and I'll like fall, because it like I lose balance. My knees like give out. Don't word it like that. What? You don't want me to relieve myself on you? You don't like it like that? Huh? You're not into it? Oh, come on. You don't have to lie to me. There's an audience for anything. That's so true. That's so true. I just have to find the people. Venus, I think you're right. I think they forgot to give me a fish. I think so. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, can you still sell it? Like, is that possible? Are you still able to like get your money for the fish? Yeah, okay. Well, at least there's that. At least you haven't been like robbed completely, you know? That's a good thing. Truly, I am not a doctor, but that condition sounds like pre-arthritic, and I would be slamming collagen peptides. So here's the thing, actually, Matthew, now that you mention it. So it's actually not arthritis. I have gone to the doctor to get tested because I was like, listen, this sounds like arthritis. Because there's a bunch of different kinds of arthritis. If you don't know, there's not just like the old person arthritis. There's different forms of arthritis. They have all different feelings, different causes, yada yada, right? Medicine be a little confusing. And so when I went to my doctor about it, I was like, hey, this sounds like arthritis to me. To a lot of people who's also like not like a professional in medicine, sounds like arthritis, because that's just what it feels like. And so I was like, could I get diagnosed? Like, that would be great. You know, I would love to figure out what this is. And as the American medical system likes to fuck over everyone except the 1%, I, not being in the 1%, got fucked over. So we did a little bit of like questioning, we did a little bit of tests and everything, and so it's not arthritis. My doctor believes that it's actually a autoimmune disorder called EDS, which is the Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, right? That's what my doctor believes. The thing is, though, I can only get diagnosed with that condition by a certain doctor. For those who don't know, autoimmune disorders are diagnosed solely by rheumatologists because that is their specialty, and I'm just seeing my general doctor, so they can't do that. They can be like, I think this is it, but all they can really do is give me a referral to the doctor. Now, You're probably thinking, well, Venus, if your doctor says this and you just need the other doctor to diagnose you, why aren't you diagnosed? How did the system fuck you up? Great question, guys. It fucked me up because no one takes my insurance. That's the issue. That's the issue. No one takes my insurance. So therefore, I have no doctor to diagnose me, meaning I cannot get the treatment to help me because I don't have a diagnosis, because I don't have a doctor. That is why. So, and we can't even like test other options, because even let's say it's not EDS, right? It's something else. We have to first rule out EDS before we test for other conditions. And how can we rule it out? By not getting the diagnosis, by seeing the doctor that I do not have. Does that make sense? Yeah, so I kind of just suffer, but honestly, it's like a neat little party trick. You know, I've kind of used my hearing aids as a neat little party trick. I've started using my bones cracking as like a neat little party trick instead of coming up with like a fun fact. Like I try to make my fun facts for like icebreakers surrounded about it, you know, but like if it's like a, hey, like what's something cool that you can do? I kind of hit them with like the, hey, look at this. And I just keep cracking my bones. That's what I like to do. It's quite fun. I really like the reactions I get. Especially from like older people. Oh my goodness. If you want to like shut a boomer up, right? Because they're like, oh, well, you're not my age. Oh, you can't have any problems. Oh, that's so silly. No, you're so young and healthy. And I'm like, really, Granny? And I hit him with the back crack, and they're like, oh, darling, I think you should see a doctor for that. And I'm like, I know. It's fun. It's fun. I really like fucking with old people. If you can't tell, I hate old people, and I love fucking with old people. It's so fun. It's almost like a hobby that I have now, a little pastime whenever I can in the workplace, you know. If like I'm just passing by, I need a moment, I bend my knees and I just, you know, give a little crunch. It's fun. It's really fun. My friend does that with his back and his knees, and it terrifies me every time. It's great. Yeah. It's so good. We do a little trolling. When I first started doing it, with my hearing aids, it wasn't actually a troll. It was actually just because people didn't believe that I had hearing aids, because people didn't believe that I was deaf. So I kind of learned over time that I can use it as like a little troll, because I'll, you know, again, oh, honey, you're so young. You can't have any hearing problems. Oh, sweetie. Well, it's those loud music you listen to. You gotta turn it off. And I'm like, that's not why I'm deaf, honey. So it came across through time with like having to, because they ask for proof for some fucking reason. A lot of fucking people like ask like, oh, well, prove it. If you're deaf, prove it. I'm like, okay, how do you want me to fucking prove it? Like realistically, guys, try to think of a way. How am I supposed to prove that I am deaf if I don't have my hearing aids in at that time? It's not really a thing you can do. So I don't know why people try to fucking ask, but when I do have them in, I pull them out and they give like the widest like, oh my god, oh, oh my god, you poor sweet bean. And I'm like, well, I don't know what you expected. I mean, I told you, I warned you. I feel like this is just on you now. I don't think she likes old people. I don't know where you could get that from. Me not liking old people? Crazy. Oh my god. No. They haven't done anything. They're so full of wisdom. All the people, am I right? Listen, for someone who's really into like older characters, you know, I really like the like I mentioned earlier, I really like the older character, the vampire who's like 1,000 years old. For someone who really likes it when they're like significantly like twice or like thrice my age, I fucking hate old people. It's wild how that works. I wonder why that is. Does anyone else have that? Does anyone else have it where like they have something that they like specifically hate, but then they have like a big like interest in like something else that basically like that contraindicate, is that the word, that like goes against, basically that opposes the thing you hate? Does anyone else have that, or am I just the weird one? Am I supposed to like all old people? Because I've hated old people for like a long time now, before I realized that I liked old ass like people. Contradicts. Yes. Oh my goodness, Matthew, you're so fucking smart. You're so smart. Thank you. I'm gonna call you up every time I have a stroke now. Just be like, Matthew, what's the word I'm looking for, please? I really do need like a person in my pocket every time I'm like, I don't know what the word is I'm looking for. I really do. It happens way too often. Well, there's old people that have sticks up their asses. That's true. There's one that sticks up their asses and some that will shove something up my ass. So, you know, I guess there's the difference. There's old people who treat you like a grandchild. I mean, I guess. But I guess, oh wait, I don't have any bait on my fucking line. Ha 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 ha. It's a little different, like, I don't know, with like my Polish grandmothers, they're not like, they don't really treat you like a child, like kind of, but like not really. So like I don't really get that like experience of like it being called like a honey bun and like, you know, being pampered, you know, like I don't know, I don't have that experience, so I don't really know what that's like. They're so cute and silly. I love them. Listen, it's really good that there are people out there who like old people, because we need them. We need people out there like that. I, however, am not one like that. I cannot. I've tried, and I've tried over and over and over, and I just can't. And because of that, I am very happy and comfortable with my hate towards old people, because I know that there are others who counter my hate, and honestly I'm comfortable living like that, you know. I think it's just in my stature, but old people are very gentle with me, maybe. To be fair, okay, I'm not gonna lie, guys, it might just be like how you come off to them, because I learned, listen, I have been told quite a bit that, oh, hello there. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us. I was told many times that I like, have like a resting bitch face, right? Or like I look really angry. Fuck, everything's like, whoa. God damn, everything just tanked itself. Hold on, guys. Fuck, now I have to catch a fish and shit's lagging. Oh my god. Okay, I think we're back. Yikes. That was bad. That was really, really bad. Let's make sure everything's still up. Are we good, guys? I think it's working. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Great. Everything's still good on my end. Holy shit. That scared me. Okay. What was I saying? Fuck, I completely forgot what I was saying. Something about old people, I know that. Oh no, resting bitch face. So I've been told many times that I have like a very like angry face, but like I'll be like enjoying myself, like I'll be watching something, I'll be like reading something, and someone's like, are you okay? You look like really upset. And I'm like, no, I'm completely fine. And I had no idea why. Yeah, yes, thank you, resting bitch face. So I never understood why, because to me it's like I don't get it. Like, I guess that maybe I don't have like a control, or like maybe I don't feel that my face is upset, but like to me it feels like that I'm showing that I'm like interested, that I'm like locked in, I'm focused, that I'm, you know, like giving my attention, up until I started actually like fiddling around with my model, right? Because I started like, you know, when I was like setting the parameters and shit, I was like, oh, okay, you know, let's like, you know, play with this before I started streaming. And it turns out my fucking model had to show me that I have resting bitch face. Okay, let me show you. Hold on, let me catch this fucking fish. I'm gonna show you. This is gonna be like my normal, neutral, standard face. Okay, this is not me expressing any emotion other than just like how I would normally look if you like passed by me in a hallway, if you saw me just doing like just mindlessly typing at my laptop. This is what my face would be. Okay, why do I look so angry? Why do I look so angry? Just I don't get it. When I first opened up the stream, I thought you were upset. No, and that's the thing. That's the thing. I'm not. I swear to God, I'm not like a mad person all the time. Apparently, I just have a bitch ass face. I have some pretty serious RBF too, but as a man, no one is acting like I owe them a smile. And that's the fucking funny part. That's the funny part, Matthew, because when I work in retail and I'm giving them what I think is the like a good old nice smile, and then I have some, you know, scrawny, wrinkly, dusty old man that if I sneezed he would die from pneumonia, give me a oh, you should smile more. You would look so pretty if you smiled more. Come on, pretty lady, give me a smile. Go kill yourself. That's the I'm not mad, just disappointed look. Oh no. Oh no, I think that, I don't know if that's worse than the RBF face. I don't know if that's worse or not. No, they're not wisdom and soggy skin. It's just fucking ew, they're disgusting. But yeah, no, I got hit so many times by older men of like, you should smile more. Oh, you would smile. I actually got hit one time. Let me tell you about this fucking guy. It's if for those of you who don't know, when flu season comes around, and that's like roughly like end of September, October time, that's when flu season hits. Now, before I worked at the shrine, okay, this is still canonical. Oh, before I worked at the shrine, I worked in a pharmacy. So that's why I say I have retail experience, because it's a retail pharmacy. I have this guy, it's very busy because it's flu season. I got people coming in and out trying to get vaccines, trying to get their medications. Some medications are out of stock, some medications we just can't order. There's a lot of issues coming in and out. You know, there's a lot of things I'm trying to juggle. People's insurance is not working, they have to renew it, they don't have the new card. It's a shit show, okay? For the entirety of October, November, and December, it is a fucking shit show. It doesn't even end, because in January, that's when people get new insurance, and then it's another shit show. Okay, so like 4 or 5 months of just absolute fucking hell. Okay, I have this guy, I'm setting the scene. I promise I'm setting the scene. So it's busy. I have this guy come up to me. I'm like, you know, whoever's next in line, I can take you. Comes up and I'm like, are you picking up a medication? And he goes, can you smile for me? And I'm like, I'm sorry, what? And now again, because there's a lot of people around, I thought that maybe I misheard him. So I was like, I'm sorry, can you repeat that? And he's like, can you smile for me? Let's not rush things through, all right, little lady? Let's not rush this. How about you take a deep breath, you give me a smile, you greet me a little better, and then we can get to business. And I'm like, how about you go fuck yourself? No, I actually could not bother with you right now. If I could refuse service to you, I would, but I actually can't. Yeah, the fucking entitlement. So I give him like a, hi, sir. Are you picking up a medication for yourself? You know, I don't give him like a, hi, good morning, how are you? I really couldn't be bothered with that. I gave him like a very like over exaggerated, I'm done with your bullshit sort of a thing. And that was basically my entire interaction with him, was just, yes, of course. Yeah. Have a good day. I hope you have a wonderful day. Yes, thank you. Yeah. Fucking disgusting. This is why another reason why I hate old people was because of my retail experience. That's when I killed him. Yeah. That's when he walked into my knife. He walked into my knife 10 times. Absolutely. Yeah. And it's happened so many times too. It's not just like a once or twice experience. It happens so fucking often that at this point, like, I stopped doing it. After like the third time, I was like, okay, this is apparently not just like a them thing. This is just like a man, like an older man thing. And it's not even like, if like they're in like their 20s or 30s, they won't do it. But if they hit like fucking 55, that's apparently when they think that they can like ask and demand things that are outside of my job description. Listen, I'm already being nice to you by like not telling you to fuck off and like go call your doctor for these issues because I can't handle it. I'm being very polite and I'm telling you very gently, no sir, I can't do this. Unfortunately, I'm not your doctor. However, if you gave your doctor, no, I cannot call your doctor. Actually, I cannot. No sir, yes, that is correct. Oh yes, of course. You know, I'm very gentle and polite already. So if you tell me to smile and be a little more happy, I'm not doing it. And I didn't. I just kind of looked at them, gave them a little pause to think about what they said, and it went, can I get a name and a last, like, you know, can I get a first and last name? I could not fuck with them. Oh, I have experience in a nursing home. That's actually where pharmacy was not the first place where I learned I did not like old people. It was a nursing home. I have experience in nursing homes too. Oh, yes, I do. And let me tell you, it's not better, but it's not worse. It's like its own kind of bad. It's such like a different category because these people are, you know, being like, they have to be pampered and their ass has to be wiped. So it's completely different compared to like at a pharmacy, because I'm not wiping their ass at a pharmacy. They're actually wiping their shit on me as they tell me to go fucking kill myself. Which I actually have had before. I've actually had multiple people tell me I should go end myself. Mostly over the phone, now that I think about it. It's mostly been the phone calls. Probably because if they did that in the store, they knew that they would be banned. That actually makes a lot of sense, now that I think about it. If you hate oldies, how do you feel about babies? Oh, I love babies. Oh, hold on. Let me see what Keely has. Let me see. Bro, did you get another fucking crayfish? What the fuck? It's green this time. I can see that. It's not red. It's green. You keep getting the fucking microfish. Oh my god. Why is it? It's a frog? No fucking way. That's wild. No, I love babies. Oh my god, babies are so cute. They're innocent and they're so sweet. They just want to be held. They want to be taken care of. They want to be loved. Oh, they're so fucking adorable, and their smiles, their laugh. Oh my god, I love babies. I absolutely adore them so much. My goodness. It's a very special kind of bad. I've been around them for much of my life. Took care of my grandfather for years at home. Nothing will make you sadder. Oh yeah, it's a very sad place to be in. It's something that like you need to be able to have, like, coping. You need to be able to like properly like take care of yourself and like cope to be there, because you'll definitely see some really sad shit. You'll see some fucked up shit. It's not good, but there's also some things that, like, you know, you'll see some good things here and there, but most of the times it's really not, because like unless you're at like a really high-end facility, if you're somewhere where they are spending like actual tens of thousands of dollars a month to stay, this place smells and looks fancy. If you are not at that facility, you are going to be sad. You are going to be depressed, because it's not good, because the facility doesn't treat them good. The staff isn't being treated well, so they don't treat oftentimes the patients good. The patients are often I should say, like residents, because they live there. The residents are like neglected. It's so bad. It's genuinely awful. And that's why I don't go there. That's why I don't associate with it, because I can't handle that. No, sir, I cannot do it. No, no, no. No, no, no. Cannot do it. Absolutely not. I've never been more defeated than when I helped my grandfather go up to the bathroom, was actively cleaning him up, and then he shat upon the floor. Hey, listen. I raise my hands in hopes that you understand. I know what you feel in that moment. I'm gonna give you another story, okay? This took place on Thanksgiving. This took place last week, okay? Last week on Thursday. I have someone I'm taking care of, okay? I work overnight at the shrine, yes, but hey, your girl's gotta pull in the money. Your girl ain't rich. She gotta have some other jobs as well. Your girl works at a hospital too, okay? I'm a very busy maiden. I get it. You'll see me in a lot of places at one time. It's basically like a Nurse Joy sort of a thing. I'm at this hospital, okay? Other than the fact that I have so many patients, I'm at this hospital taking care of this guy. Now, yes, he has Alzheimer's. He is confused. But when I tell you, this man felt like every time he felt like he had to go to the bathroom, what he would do is he would rip off his IV. He would rip off every sticker sticking on him, like his chest monitor. He would rip that off. He would pull out his IV. He would be actively bleeding out of his arm because he wanted to go to the bathroom. For some reason, he thought that to go to the bathroom, he had to rip it out. And every time I got him up to go to the bathroom, he would start pissing everywhere. On the bed, on the floor. And by the time he made it to the toilet, which, by the way, it's not even 10 feet away. The toilet is not even 10 feet away. You take 3 steps from the bed, you are at the toilet. By the time he got to the toilet, he had already released everything. And now, This did not just happen once. This did not just happen twice. This happened 5 times. 5 times during the night. Look at that fucking fish! It's doing its best. Oh, yes you are. Yes, you definitely are. It does not get better because I would like try to redirect him. I'd be like, hey, we do not take this out. We do not take it out. But every time by the way, I would catch him trying to get out of bed to go to the bathroom just by chance. I just happened to walk by his room and I see him ripping out his IV. So that means we had to stick him 5 times. That means that he pissed on the floor 5 times. And I think it was like the last time that he did it, I caught him like early, by the way. Like he hadn't been able to rip out the IV yet. I go in the room and I'm like, hey, we can't rip it out. He's like, hey, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm like, understood. Okay, here's your cane. Let's get up. Let's get going. But before I even grab the cane, he's already pissing on the bed. And when he stands up, because he is angled towards me, he pisses all over me, all over my ankles and shoes. All over me. When I tell you that urine has a specific stick that it makes between the bottom of a shoe and the floor, it is something that you will not forget. Ironic, you start your life being taken care of and getting your ass wiped for you, and then you end it the same way. It's so true though. It really is. It's really weird to think about it, I'm not gonna lie. Sound like you're at your breaking point? How could you tell? How could you tell? I think my soul would have left. Oh, yes. So, thank fucking God. Okay, let me tell you this. Thank fucking God. I have waterproof shoes. A lot of people who work in the hospital, if you're like working with the patient, you're supposed to wear like non-stick, non-sliding, like waterproof shoes. You're supposed to, because like when you give a patient a bath, you don't want your shoes to get wet. You don't want your socks to get wet. A lot of staff don't do that. They don't. They just go YOLO, you know? I've had these shoes for so long. I wear these shoes every time because I do not take a chance. I do not take a chance that the one day I do not wear them, something like that would happen. So thank fucking God I had my waterproof shoes and it did not get in my socks, or else I probably would have quit on the spot. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I had it, so it just got like my pant, like the end of my pants wet, and like my shoes are all soaked, so I had to fucking nuke that shit to clean it. I don't have any bait. What am I doing? Yeah, it was a great way. It was, by the way, like 4 a.m. at this point, so it was wonderful. It was so good. And you better be there to do that song and dance every time, because that's a huge fall risk. Yeah, it's every time. You gotta be like, hey, you gotta press this button if you want to get out of bed. Hey, we're not getting out of bed on our own. And they will go, yes ma'am, I understand. And every time they will forget. And every time you have to repeat yourself. I honestly do deserve a raise. I really do. I think I should be paid a lot more. Totally. But they won't do that. It's not possible. It's not possible because capitalism, I think. At least that's the reason I give myself for why they won't give me a raise. I wouldn't know. It's quite unfortunate, but yeah. I hope I've been spending a lot of time like justifying why I hate old people. I hope that like I hope that this has like been like a shit rant that you're like, oh my god, we get it. You hate them. Move on. I hope it's like somewhat entertaining. I am sorry if you're not though. I promise I'll shut up. I think I've made my point. I'll move on, I promise. I just have so many stories that I could really keep just going on and on and on. I could, but I'm not gonna. We can go to something else. Like back to fishing. Let's go fishing. Let's go gambling. I love gambling. Letter from Noel. Little guy. Accept. Obtain gifts. Little guy. What was that? Oh my god. It's so cute. I'm just a little guy. I'm just a silly little guy, guys. Oh. I'm just a little guy. Let me open up my little treasure chest. Very nice. I'm gonna drink more water. I realize that every time I drink water, like my mouth like stays open a bit. It's just like that. Which I don't know if that's good or not. I don't know. I think that's fine because like you guys can hear it when I drink water. I think you do at least. If you don't, then it's just really weird that I'm just like for like 5 minutes every time I'm drinking. Oops. I'm just a little guy. Oh, I feel like I should change out my fit. Let's do that. Let's do a new fit. I have a crown. Oh my goodness. Holy shit, guys. Hold on. We're gonna cook. Let's I'm not good with fashion, but I feel like I can cook something up. Let's see. So we're gonna do a crown. What works well with... What is that? Oh my god, is that like wolves? Oh, that's actually like amazing. We could just be naked. We could. Or a hoodie maybe? Fuck, I don't know what goes good with a crown, I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like we should go no pants. We should go like oh, this is actually really cute. It's simple and it's cute. I like it. I like it. No eye patch. Do we want to go collar? Okay, but do we want to go collar or do we want to go belled collar? I feel like belled collar is better. You know, you got the matching gold. Antlers are too much. We could do a band-aid. Glasses are cute. Do we want the shades? No, we want the normal glasses. Do we want the boots? Absolutely. This is my new fit, guys. Look at me. I'm just a little guy. It's just your body pogging because you're hydrated. So true. I never thought of it like that. You're so right. It is very natural to just immediately like pog out because you're hydrating. Listen, I'm pretty good with hydrating, I'll say. Let's fucking go. I think I'm pretty good with like keeping myself hydrated. I will be honest, there are some days that I'm like absolutely dog shit, like where I will just like not drink anything the entire fucking day besides like a sip of like tea. But I think I'm way better at hydrating than I am at like eating. I think it's like I'm such a victim of girl dinner that I will just have like 3 like cubes of cheese, a cracker, and then like, you know, 2 like Hershey Kisses, and I'll be like, dinner, you know. I'm it's such a common thing for me to do. I don't know why. Like, I love cooking. I love being I can't say I love being in the kitchen because I'm a woman, you know, the implications of that. I like cooking. I like, you know, making meals. I like trying new things. But I don't know. There's just something about like, I love cooking for other people more than I love cooking for myself, if that makes sense. Because like, if it's for me, like if I'm only making something for myself, I will just go with like a girl dinner, you know. I'll just have like fucking dried macaroni and like a huff of like fucking salt on it or something. I don't fucking know, something crazy, something wild. But like if I'm cooking for someone else, like if I have guests over, or if I like, you know, have a friend over, even if it's like just one, I will go out. I will make a good meal. I will go out and like spend like 2-3 hours cooking something, you know, whether it be like a crock pot meal or something in the oven, whether I'm like, you know, cooking something on the stove, I'll make a glaze and then I pour it on the chicken. Like, no matter what it is, I will go all out to cook for other people. I just for some reason cannot do it for myself. No clue why. No fucking idea why. Wish I could say the same, because I will go 12 hours and then suddenly be like, fuck. And at this time I will smash a half gallon of water and writhe on the ground. It's like when you're like a fish out of water, it literally just fucking like having a spasm, like flopping on the ground. That's what I imagine. You like absolutely chug the most amount of fucking water you can without like making yourself sick and vomit it all back up. And then you're just like, all right, time to like crash out on the floor, have some fucking floor time. That's how I imagine it, at least. That's what it sounds like, I should say. Which I think that's a very relatable thing for a lot of people who don't drink water. There are some people that will like, they will hydrate, you know, you guys will drink something, but it won't be water, you know. You'll drink coffee and tea and soda and you'll have some juice, but when was the last time you drank water? And you'll be like, I mean, I've had coffee which has water in it, and then I have to go like, no, that's not the same. When was the last time you only had water? And they'd be like, great question. Oh no, I forgot. How awful. Pretty much the long and short of it. Yeah, basically completely understandable. You know, it's one or the other. You either are really shit at keeping yourself hydrated, or you're really shit at like consuming calories and you just have a girl dinner like every dinner. So it really is one or the other. I don't know why that works like that. I don't think I've ever met someone that has both like on lockdown, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like that's just something that like, you know how I believe that like neurotypical people are like not real? I don't think they're real. I think it's very fake, because I feel like we're all somewhat like a little spicy up in there. I think that like people having a good sense of eating and hydrating is also a lie. It has to be. Gotta go. Goodbye, Venus. Have a great rest of stream. Goodbye, Laughing Stock. Thank you so much for stopping by. We're gonna be finishing up just shortly because I have to eat, actually. That's so fucking weird. It didn't show up. Okay, that's really weird. My screen just went fucking black, and apparently it didn't show up for you guys, which is great. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that's wonderful. But like, I don't know why that even happened for me. Okay, well now it's black. That's just because I'm fixing something, that's all. That's really weird. Although lately I've been much better with it because I've been water fasting, so that forces you into a hydration. Water fasting, so like you don't eat anything, you only drink water. Is that it? Do I have a... Is that like the... Is that what I'm thinking of? Is that like right? Because I don't think I've actually heard of that before. Or I probably have. I just like really don't know what like the meaning of it is. I should say that. Delicious. I know there's like what like actors do to like get like their muscles, like their muscles a lot bigger. They have to like dehydrate themselves, so they like drink less and less water, so like their skin is like super tight and ripped and you can see their abs and it's like, oh yeah, sexy, you know. I know there's that. Which see, it fucking did it again. Maybe my computer's just having a fucking conniption. It's telling me that I should go fucking drink some water and eat some food. I think that's what it's trying to do. For sure. Which, like, I don't know. Like, I never heard about that until I think it was Henry Cavill when he mentioned it for Superman, actually. When he mentioned that he had to do it and how, like, it's so, like, awful and draining. And, like, you can, like, he describes it as, like, he can, like, smell water, basically. And, like, I didn't know that they were doing that, which kind of, like, is... I think that's, like, a form of torture, is it not? Like, dehydrating yourself like that? I feel like it is. At least it should be. I feel like it should be recognized as like a method of torture. Should be illegal. Water, protein shakes, and multivitamins only. This is terrible advice for most people, but I'm pretty overweight, so it's been doing wonders for me. Dropped 30 pounds in a week. That is a lot of weight. Holy shit. That is almost like an unhealthy amount of weight to lose in a week. I mean, you know, congratulations for losing weight, but that is like, that is a lot. Fuck. Yeah, I definitely, as I am not a medical professional, I will, you know, please take care of yourself. Please make sure, like, if your body does need to consume while you are taking protein shakes, at least eat something. I don't want you to hurt yourself in the long run for not eating. All right, yeah, my computer's really fucking shitting itself. I think this is the point where we end stream. I'm afraid that it's like gonna drop stream out of nowhere. So before that happens, we are gonna go ahead, take advantage of it, and we'll mark it here. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. This was actually really fun. I really liked it, where we could just chill and yap. This is technically like my first, as they call, like a Zatsu stream. I've never done it before, but it was really nice. I liked it a lot. I hope you guys had as much fun as I did. I hope you guys take care of yourselves. Looking at you, Matthew. Please take care of yourself. Drink some water, eat some food. If it is past your bedtime, you should probably go to bed. I will see you all next time. Next stream is going to be tomorrow, and tomorrow we are continuing with our Amori stream. So if you want to see what happens as we meet up back with the Space Pirates, you should definitely join us there. So thank you guys so much. I will see you all tomorrow. Good night.